Telfer Park. And the back five, Boric, Telfer, Baldy, McManus and Camara, play together for the 15th consecutive time.
The customary Celtic setup, the 4-4-2, Hearts and Maloney up front, the pace and the big man. But that defensive record, Boric there just sitting in behind the back four. Must be a great feeling for a manager when you can keep putting that same defence out. But again, that midfield area is what makes the place tick. Lennon, Petrov the man. So the anticipation considerable inside the Falkirk Stadium, and despite lacking a home league win, the Falkirk supporters, really, we were talking about before the game, are really very encouraged by the team's performance and the chances of success today. Well, they should be. John Hughes sets his team up to play football. They like to pass the ball around, they like to get the ball forward, and that's what supporters want to come and watch. They don't want to come and see a dull, boring side that just sit in there and want to defend and maybe get a goal on the break. John Hughes is a great believer in getting the ball forward, passing the ball to feet, and getting the best of his attacking options, and that's what supporters want to see when they come to football. That's why they still keep coming in numbers.
So these Falkirk supporters wait, the Celtic supporters back at the top of the league until yesterday's result, of course, at Tynecastle. They can restore that position with a win again this afternoon, and the odds obviously are very much in favour of that, but I don't think they'll find this easy, Mark.
No, I think it'll be a tough game today. I think, as we've seen in the past, there's been goals yet be the team to keep a clean sheet in these matches, and I think it'll be the same again today.
Well, all sorts of apparel appropriate for watching SPL matches. A real cosmopolitan flavour about each stadium we visit. And for these Falkirk supporters, they were reflecting, no doubt, and a good performance here against Rangers, a good performance against Hearts. They really have played well against the good teams.
Yeah, they always play well against the good teams. I think the style of football, it's when you come up against the teams at the bottom half of the league, that they've struggled. Where the effort from smaller teams, should we say less successful teams, is all about energy and closing the ball down, but against the top teams sometimes they allow you to play a little bit better, and with John Hughes' style of play, you can get punished. There's a good passer, they like to pass the ball, as I say, and get the ball into the box.
Neil Lennon preparing to lead out his Celtic team, and the conditions will be difficult in some ways here, Mark, because the wind is blowing, the sun is going to cause trouble for defenders and goalkeepers in particular.
1 point, Sven.
Yeah, we've got a lot of rain on the pitch as well, but the pitch is actually looking fantastic, as you would think for a football inside. Well manicured, that you say. The wind, the sun, the greasiness. It'll be a test today.
So here they come into the new Falkirk Stadium, barely more than a year old, and two sides into the arena to a warm welcome all round. There is great anticipation here for what should be a very competitive match. The opening stage, of course, for Falkirk, perhaps the most crucial of all. And there's Russell Laddipy.
Yeah, that's the man. He's the man that makes everything tick. Willing to get on board, very clever, seeks space out all over the park, very intelligent, and he's the one that makes the Falkirk men tick.
And the man who makes the Celtic team tick, I think arguably, is Stiliyan Petrov, playing his 48th consecutive match, the longest serving player, arguably the most consistent in recent seasons, with 6 goals already this season from midfield. So the man in charge this afternoon, one of the highly regarded young men in the game, Callum Murray. 10 matches this season, 27 yellow cards and 1 red card. That for Stephen Presley. John Hughes, former Celtic player, played against them, in fact, the last time Celtic won here in October 1995 in the league, and that was a game which he played for Celtic in 1-0, and he scored the goal. His first goal it was indeed for Celtic. So it's all set to go here with that front pairing which has proved so effective over the last couple of seasons. Darryl Duffy and Alan Gow has come in this year to make a big impact. Referee Murray is satisfied. The match is underway, and we're looking carefully to see just how attacking this side is going to be for Falkirk. Kenny Milne playing it long, Duffy trying to win behind Telfer. Telfer calmly winning possession. That's Nakamura's first contribution to the play, and a bit of wrestling there as Hartson backs into Andy Laurie, who's playing at centre back.
this afternoon. One at right back. Neil Scully back at right back. Stephen Thompson ahead of him. A big onus on Thompson and O'Donnell in midfield. Good play here by McGeady. A very sharp start to the game. Well, that's great play by McGeady. And the block made by Craig Ireland. Well, what a start for young McGeady.
Yeah, Andy Laurie there just getting caught out. The last thing you want to be doing in the first 2 minutes of the game. A great break there. Getting into the box. And that's the last thing that John Hughes will be wanting to see. That early into the game.
So potential problem now from the set piece, which Sean Maloney will take. And corner kick. All the big men forward. Headed away well. The near post there by Thompson. A wasted opportunity there from the set piece for Celtic. And Lennon plays it all the way back to his goalkeeper after Boric. 8 shutouts in 14 matches for Celtic. Well, he's in no hurry, Boric, to get the game forward, but that target again, Hartson beaten to that by Laurie. Well, I suspect that, in fact we know that John Hughes prepared all week, Mark, to compete against the front pairing of Hartson and Sutton.
Yeah, and it's a completely different scenario that they're playing against today. You've got Maloney will dash in behind defenders.
Here's Hartson trying to tee this up from Maloney. Back it comes to Telfer. Well struck by Paul Telfer. Challenge made very well by Camara. And the clearance from Milne.
There's a different scenario for the two big centre halves today. Maloney will come short, but he'll also go long. Hartson, you know what Hartson's going to do? He's going to be backing in and holding the ball up and linking up with his midfield players, pretty similar to what Chris Sutton does. So there's a good balance there between the front pairing.
Milne going in to win possession. This is Lennon. On the touchline is Telfer. And the flag is up against John Hartson. Free kick to Falkirk. Well, they'll be very keen, Falkirk, to survive in the opening 10 to 15 minutes in particular. They've gone to the lead twice already against Celtic this season. Haven't held on. There's the offside. Moutinho backing into McManus. Picked up there by Lennon. Pressure applied by Duffy, and it's gone for the corner.
Good pressure there from Falkirk. Letting defenders rest on the ball. Pace of Duffy. Well, this could be a problem with the sun over in that corner.
Tricky this for Boric. Go flights it in. Headed on by Hartson, back defending. Every Celtic player except Nakamura back in the box. Nakamura the only outlet. Kenny Milne started his career at Hearts. The last match for Hearts, in fact, was against Celtic, lost by 4 goals to 1 at home. Sean Maloney scored twice that day, so did Simon Lynch in 2002. And a trip to Partick Thistle and on here to Falkirk. This is Gow. Very talented on the left side in particular. That's good, tricky play. McGeady well back there, but he's given that to Milne. Confident play at the back from Falkirk. Heads this season have never gone down at all. Here's Baldy under pressure from Gow. Ball still in play. Here's Nakamura running into O'Donnell. Very good play again, O'Donnell and Milne for Falkirk. That's a bad pass. Could have been very costly, that ball from Laurie, had McGeady been able to gather the ball on the run. This is Lennon. Petrov asks for the ball in midfield, picks out McGeady. Oh, it's good running by Camara. Very effective play from Celtic. Brought clear here by Stephen Thompson. Careless one by Gow. Good running from Telfer. The pullback's a good one, and that was Maloney trying to control that first time. Very difficult chance to take.
It was good play from Celtic there, moving the ball from one side to the other. Telfer very positive, very direct, getting to that byline. Picking out Maloney in a good snapshot there, just slightly leaning back. Good positive signs for Celtic in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Moutinho the target for the kick out. Well held up by Camera and Lennon. Maloney putting pressure on Laurie. Goal kick's been given. The Celtic supporters behind the goal, very annoyed about that.
Good pressure there from Maloney. Defender Laurie looked odds on there. And I think that is a little cheeky back heel onto Laurie there. I think referee just getting that one wrong.
Yep, looked like a corner kick from here. McManus with a header. Sensibly back from Laurie to Glennon again. McManus in across, Moutinho there. The confirmation of the Falkirk lineup. They have a back four of Scally, Laurie, Ireland and Milne. Big task given to midfield man. John Hughes has asked Thompson and O'Donnell to be the real holding players in midfield, with Latterby dropping in to support them. And once three up all the time, Moutinho, Duffy and Gow. Now Petrov, space to operate in from midfield with Lennon beside him. Good closing down from the Falkirk players in midfield, but space found again by McGeady. Latterby making a tackle there. That's not what Falkirk expect from him. So it really is a 4-3-3 for Falkirk at this stage, Mark, with the Latterby dropping back between Thompson and O'Donnell.
That's what we said. I think it's pretty flexible without the ball, with the ball. They'll have different setups. But the way they're setting up at the moment, they're pretty solid, occupying the areas that need to be. You say in the middle of the park, the important part. Key players involved there.
Easily drop into a 4-5-1 when they have the possession, with Gow on the left and Coutinho on the right, the back to defend. That's what's happening right now, leaving just Duffy alone. Now here's Telfer, and the player challenging him is Gow. This is Hartson. Impeded by Milne. Free kick is given to Celtic.
Good work from Hartson there. You don't expect him to work in those sort of areas. He's more of a goal-mouth player. Skill there from the big man.
This carries lots of menace. This free kick from Nakamura. Swirling wind around the stadium makes it more difficult. That's a good catch by Glennon. Inspires his team with that kind of goalkeeping.
I don't expect him to come and get that too close to the goalkeeper there. A good take nevertheless. Yeah, plenty of space to come and get that.
Latterby picking out Moutinho. This is Thompson. Latterby again. Left to play for Trinidad and Tobago against Bahrain, a World Cup qualifier. 2 matches coming up in the next 10 days for him, and a lot of travelling. This is Milne. Back it comes to O'Donnell, former Arsenal player, just like John Hartson, but O'Donnell released as a young player, just 19 now. Recommended here by Liam Brady, the youth controller at Arsenal. That's good play by Falkirk, and a searing tackle coming in from McManus on Moutinho. Now Telfer. Lennon offers himself inside. Just keeps the ball rolling on in Celtic colours, Lennon. That's the main task when he has possession. Hartson moving to the flank again. It's a new aspect of John Hartson's play. We've seen him on the right, now we're seeing him on the left.
He's working hard. You normally see John Hartson working within the width of the penalty box. That's where he does his most efficient work, but first 10 minutes we've seen him down the left and down the right flanks, working hard.
And here's a problem. Referee Murray having to resolve things here. He's going to have a word with Stilly and Petrov for that tackle on Latterby.
Just a A little bit late there. Stan Petrov just coming through. His momentum carrying him through. And just catching Russell Latterby. Nice thing to see. Just picking him up off the floor. A little handshake and getting on with it.
Duffy beaten there by McManus. Thompson plays it long. Leaving Moutinho ahead. That's Hartson. Well challenged by Scally. Retrieved here by O'Donnell for Falkirk. Latterby wants on the ball in the centre of midfield. He's seen plenty of it so far. This is Thompson. Now Scally. Duffy comes short. Here's Latterby. Fighting a run from Moutinho in behind Balde, but the pass not quite accurate enough.
Yeah, that's what Falkirk are looking to do. They've been able to get the ball in behind the Celtic defence at the moment. That's where their strength lies. Moutinho, Gow and Duffy not capable of getting in there. That's the strength. They've been able, as yet, to slide that ball up the side of the big centre-halves.
Ireland battling with Hartson. Hartson got there, and the flag is up for offside against Maloney. This is Gow crossing over to the right. Was he fouled? No, says the referee. Falkirk bench irate. John Hughes and Brian Rice out of their seats there, protesting bitterly about that.
There's not a lot in that. There's a little bit bumping and barging, but not a lot in it.
Celtic frequently forced to turn back and keep possession by going into the back four. I think Falkirk will deem that to be something of a tactical success. Here's Nakamura. Quiet match so far. By Telfer. Falkirk funneling back here to make it very difficult for Celtic to play telling passes through the midfield. Left there by Maloney for Hartson, and a good joust that, Laurie and Hartson. Strong challenge by McManus. That's Ireland returning it. Good pass from Lennon. There's McGeady. First class support coming again from Camara. There's McGeady. First touch was very good indeed. That's excellent play by McGeady. Petrov's layoff. That's good play by Laurie. It's caught from behind by Hartson. It's a free kick to Falkirk. Well, Laurie's coping well so far with Hartson.
He's playing right up against John Hartson as well. Lots of energy and strength to be doing that for 90 minutes.
Good pass from Latterby. This is O'Donnell. Looking there for the running figure of Duffy. Holding off McManus. Switch of play by Duffy again. He's found Scally on the right hand side. And there's McGeady backtracking there to do the less glamorous chores. This is Gow. Now Moutinho. A very good tackle there by McManus. Moutinho almost turned past him, but he's won a corner kick.
Super defending there from McManus. Been pretty impressed with his season so far. Now that little ball in there to make that tackle. Moutinho was just turning back in onto his left foot.
Alan Gow preparing to take this corner kick. It wasn't the worst ball, but his teammates weren't alive to it.
Just got caught in the wind there. It was a super ball into the far post. There's plenty of space there. I think the wind just got it at the last minute.
Hartson helps it on. Petrov slipping but recovering quickly. Challenge there by O'Donnell and Hartson, penalised by the referee.
So calm, patient play from Celtic, league leaders until yesterday afternoon's match at Tynecastle, and they can be restored if they can win this match. Here's Nakamura. Good running by Maloney. Goes for a very early, quick delivery. Marking was good enough, and the header was by Laurie. It's a corner kick. It's looking for Celtic.
Very, very sharp. Sean Maloney looks like he's gained half a yard this season.
I suspect playing so regularly would help.
And working hard in the gym. Strength.
Nakamura's corner's a good one. And it's McManus who's penalised. His arm was up as he challenged for that.
Referee in there. McManus just coming in there. You just see the arm going up there right onto the shoulder. Referee just getting a good view.
Played for Dundee in the Falkirk's biggest ever league defeat here nearly 30 years ago, 8-0. Free kick to Celtic. Foul on McManus. Well, what do you reckon the opening stages, Mark? Do you think Falkirk have coped well?
I think John Hughes will be delighted the way his team have started the first 17 minutes of this game. I think he'd be just a little bit disappointed they've not got a little bit more going in the final third offensively.
Well, had to be quick there. Back it comes to Glennon.
Defensively, they've coped very well. Midfield area of doing the job. Formation 4-2-1-2-1. Flexibility, making the chance of opening the Falkirk defence up pretty difficult for Celtic.
That was a very good build-up there, actually. McGow chesting that down for Stephen Thompson. It was a reasonable shooting chance, that, which the former Crystal Palace man couldn't take.
That's what we're saying about the that midfield flexibility. You know, when they haven't got the ball, they can get 5 across the middle of the park, and when they've got the ball, offensively, you know, they can break from that, and they've got a 3-3 situation with plenty of bodies around.
Arson was very strong there. He's found McGeady. Maloney's in the box. Nakamura arriving. Here's McGeady again. It's a good ball in. O'Donnell did very well indeed with the clearance. Falkirk were exposed otherwise.
Good work from McGeady here. There's a super interception here from O'Donnell. That's goal bound. Nakamura.
Petrov looking for the byline. Back to Nakamura. Far post ball for Hartson. Corner kick it is. It was very well challenged at that far post there. Very brave defending by Scally.
That's a great ball in. You would say 9 times out of 10 John Hartson would score from here. I think he's just headed it down onto the defender's head. So John Hartson's up there nice and early. He's got a good look at the ball.
McGeady playing it in, and the glancing header came from Balde, wide of the target. Well, remember, we have our usual man of the match competition this afternoon. If your selection agrees with that of Mark Hateley, you win a signed shirt from the man of the match. That's what you have to do. Call 0901 65 65 515. From the Republic of Ireland, call 1513 712 444. You can text to MOTMH or MOTMP space players named 85010. That's well won there by Gow, going across the head of Lennon. Coutinho leaves it to Duffy to pick out O'Donnell. Falkirk willing to send back 4 men into forward positions, like Milne there and like Scally on the right. Ireland there looking for Gow. The offside flag is up though. And Gow looks towards the assistant, but no argument offered, obviously. Rightly so.
I think what Falkirk have got to be careful of at the moment, every time they do go forward, they've got a minimum of 3 players along the front line, sometimes 4. And creating that many forward runs does deny your other strikers that are already there the space to be running into. So it's just getting that happy balance at the moment, I think, for Falkirk.
Here's Lennon, across to McManus. Once again, Falkirk all funneling back to face the ball. McManus tried to pick out the run made by Maloney. He's offside. Keeping a very high line, the Falkirk defence. It's working very well for them at the moment. Still a bit of a lack of fluency about Celtic. The most dangerous weapon demonstrated so far is the trickery of McGeady.
Yeah, McGeady is the one that's been the most likely source of supply for the strikers, but as yet I don't think Petrov's got himself going, got himself into the game. You can see them forward runs that we see from him. I'm sure that will start to make an impact.
Nakamura hustled out of that by O'Donnell. It's Latapi to O'Donnell. Telfer goes in ahead of him. Here's Petrov. Well, saw the gap to move into. He's earned a corner kick with that deflection. Just thinking there when you mentioned Petrov having a quiet start to the match, it's amazing how frequently he pops up with the opening goal in these circumstances.
Because we've seen it time and time again. When that man starts to get going, starts to make those forward runs, it's just another dimension.
McGeady going for distance this time. Hartson heads it back in, and the clearance came from Laurie. Here's Gower, counter-attack on now for Falkirk. There goes Duffy, he's very quick, very direct. Have to turn right there to hold it up for Latapi. This is Moutinho. Good tackle there by Petrov. Now Milne. Space for O'Donnell. Dummy by Moutinho. Took the ball straight to McManus. Good play with Thompson. Linking with Latapi. Here's Latapi. Gow is slipping at the vital moment there, allowing McManus to head clear. But Falkirk playing with no sign of any inferiority complex, that's for sure.
Very confident on the ball, Falkirk at the moment. He'll be pleased. Just picking up on something there.
Brian Rice with some encouragement there and offering some advice to John Hughes. That's Ireland. And this is Thompson. It bounced awkwardly and spun off his arm, so that's a free kick to Celtic.
Just a lack of concentration there.
Very unlucky that, Thompson. 9 years at Crystal Palace he had. 120 appearances. Lennon across to McManus. McGeady coming short. Once again, Celtic trying to demonstrate patience, keeping the ball at the back, using back four players. Lennon wasn't happy there with the attentions of Stephen O'Donnell. Watch that. Good flash again. A good interception made there by Ireland. Past his header. About to release Maloney. This is McGeady. Disappearing up a blind alley there, McGeady.
Falkirk doing a good job in frustrating Celtic at the moment, denying them space. Very, very little time on the ball as well. Putting in a good shift in the first 25 minutes of this game.
Nakamura drifting inside now to get involved. Heavily tackled there by O'Donnell. O'Donnell will be spoken to, I think. He was guilty of a late challenge on Lennon a few moments ago.
Nipping in with the tackles, put his foot through Nakamura there. And that little push on Lennon, just a little word in his ear.
19-year-old from Galway.
Very competitive in that central area.
Maloney's delivery, usually very good from here. Straight to the head this time of Scally. Signal there for Steve McManus to move back to a defensive position with Bobo Baldi. They both left the penalty box now that the free kick's been cleared. Camera inside, but more than hope than expectation. Collected there by Laurie. Here's Gow. Thompson. Latapi. Oh, that's a careless one. Clearly didn't spot McGeady's presence there. Lennon's pass to Petrov. Celtic picking at the lock of the Falkirk defence. Nakamura now involved over on the far side. Here's Hartson setting it up for Telfer. Dummy wasn't quite so effective from Petrov. Watch that last week at Tannadice with Sutton and Hartson. Zelko in the goal. Coming up under pressure there by Duffy's backtracking. Baldi finds Nakamura. Celtic enjoying plenty of possession, but not really in the final third. Enough, I'm sure, for Gordon Strachan's liking. Now Lennon again, chance to start something off with Nakamura ahead. That's a very good ball, and Hartson was offside. He called for the ball, Hartson. Nakamura tried to deliver.
Holding a good line at the back. Falkirk, two at the back. A lot of trust in each other in the back four. It's a dangerous game to play. You've all got to know, you've got to be on the same wavelength.
Well, Duffy seemed to be caught there by Lennon. He's gone down, Duffy. The referee, something wrong with that. Play continues with Celtic in possession. And I wonder now if Petrov will turn this out. Yes, indeed he does. Duffy's back on his feet. He was caught on the ankle there.
Yeah,
tackle.
A knock on the side of the ankle there from Lennon. Just catching him on the outside of the left foot. Seeming to think that was okay.
Well, walk that off, I think, Duffy. Possession will be returned, I'm sure, to Celtic by Falkirk. O'Donnell giving it to Boric. Well, not with too much accuracy. It's a throw. I don't think he intended that. Boric showing the full range of his talents. Target clearly Hartson, and he's won it very well indeed, but he had to do a bit of climbing to get there. He looks towards the referee and some surprise. Just left arm again.
It's just that left arm when you jump. The arms do go up. And the referee just 5-10 yards away from the incident.
Milne this time looking for a run from Duffy. Baldi's there first. This is Moutinho. Bouncing away to Petrov. Oh, that's good play by Petrov. And Nakamura. Lennon seeing a lot of the ball in that Celtic midfield. McGeady. Lennon again, the springboard for these Celtic attacks. With Petrov. Challenge strongly there by Ireland, too strongly, said the referee. A challenge from behind resulting in the free kick to Celtic, and a real scoring opportunity here. Can't be taken quickly as that, as far as the referee is concerned.
It's a good encounter between Ireland and Hartson at the moment. Right from the first whistle, they've both been playing up against each other. You see there, there's inches between the two of them. That's the way it's been from the start of this game.
Well, now we've seen a real bit of ability from here, from Maloney and from Nakamura. Looks as though Maloney is going to attempt this one, or could it be Nakamura? Nakamura it is. Well, he scored an absolute classic against Motherwell 10 days ago, and trying to emulate that.
It's the wind coming in from the left, assisting with the action on that ball. And Lennon well behind that one.
Here's O'Donnell. Craig Arrow at the back. A really experienced pro, 29 years old. He's been all over the place, starting his career at Aberdeen. Played for Dunfermline and Dean Airdrie here. Notts County, Barnsley, and Peterborough, England. And that's turned back well by Kamara to Boric. Good understanding. That's what happens. You get a back four playing with the goalkeeper so much.
Good understanding, yeah. I said you called it right before the game. That's good defending there, Camera. Critical of Camera when he first came into this side of his defensive qualities, but did well there.
Well, Falkirk clearly want to leave the Celtic back four in possession as much as possible, especially the centre-backs, I think. Seems to be part of the tactics, but here's Hartson. Challenge from Scully, uncompromising in the extreme. Hartson not a happy boy, he makes his point.
Starting to get a wee bit frustrated there. I think in that situation, it can only be a Falkirk goal, I think.
Thompson in to go. Through it goes for Moutinho. That was handball, was it not? No. Telfer did well defensively. Oh, a heavy challenge in the middle of the field from Thompson. Here's McGeady now, a bit of space to exploit. Petrov inside. Telfer coming from the right back position. That's for Nakamura. Scored wide there by Milne. Oh, strong defending by Kenny Milne. He's given it away though to Maloney. After all the good hard work to get it back. This is Petrov. Well, Hartson's not happy with the delivery there at all, and he's offside anyway.
He wanted it dropping in over Scully's shoulder there. There's a lot of space he'd pushed into Ireland. Created that space, he just wanted it dropping in behind. You can see it. Just overhit. Giving Hartson absolutely no chance.
Looking at the Celtic benchmark, it looks as though John Hartson will have to play 90 minutes here, I think, because there's no natural striker on the bench anymore, with Sutton injured, and with Beattie injured, and Zurawski injured.
I suppose you could also got Virgo that could go and play off at centre forward if you needed to put a bit of muscle up there.
Maloney thought he was fouled by Laurie. He's not a happy boy. Maloney protesting bitterly, but the referee said nothing amiss, and obviously not any assistant. Well, he ran into Laurie, I think. Simple as that.
Players coming together there. Referee ran on top of it.
Falkirk with 10 men at the moment. There's Russell Latterby changes his boots.
I think that's one thing John Hughes will be a little bit disappointed about, but Russell Latterby's failed to get himself into this game yet.
It's Petrov to McGeady. The early delivery, straight to the head of Ireland. McGeady gets it back. Scully and Gow leaving that to each other. Camera well forward. That's for Petrov. Shrugging off the attentions of Thompson. Good tackle by Thompson, did well. It's a throw. Latterby wants to come back, he's been allowed back on the field now. Change of footwear to keep himself more stable on the ground, I think. Good play by McGeady, here's Camera. Now Petrov. Lennon has Nakamura offering himself inside. Well, you certainly can't fault the Celtic patience in the build-up. Here's Telfer. Maloney comes short on the right. That's been a feature of Falkirk's play, pushing Celtic back when they have possession, forcing them to use the back four this way. This is Camera. Good play by Hartson. Nakamura to Petrov. This is for Telfer. Well, first time ball in was a good idea, but the accuracy wasn't there. Ireland made the clearance. This is Moutinho. Reacting to a call from Thompson. Now Latterby. Buzz of anticipation around the stadium when he takes the ball. Scully supporting him right back. Fearless one. And Ireland clash. Hartson looks towards the referee for some help, but I think there was a bump as he was off balance. That was the factor which affected the referee's decision. This is Nakamura. Telfer outside him. Wrapped from the
back by Thompson. Lennon complaining at the referee in vain.
Thompson and O'Donnell pretty keen in there. What a shot. Nobody settled. Both of them played very well in the first 35 minutes of this game.
There's McGeady now doing a bit of wandering to get more involved in the play. Lennon again seeing possession in that deep midfield position. McGeady. Excellent close control. Now Petrov. Kamenaz free on the left-hand side. Falkirk protecting the box very diligently. Hartson get up well, he's giving that straight to Latifi. Hartson's body language demonstrates a high degree of frustration at the moment. There's Nakamura. Well, he tried to steal that into the corner, Nakamura. Trying to pass it in against the stanchion, really.
It's all opened up for him there. Nakamura just kept driving forward, backing off. Russell Latifi couldn't get anywhere near him. A tame effort there.
Laurie providing cover for Scally. Fascinating contest at the moment. That's a very clumsy challenge, and it'll be trouble, I think, for Andy Laurie. Flattering into Maloney.
Just a real clumsy challenge there from Laurie. No chance of winning the ball. Just ploughing through Sean Maloney there. A big defender.
Maloney leaves this free kick to McGeady. Long for Nakamura, but it's a very good catch there by Glennon. Remember our man of the match competition. These are the numbers to call, the text addresses to use. See if you can win that signed shirt from the man of the match, if you agree with Mark Haley at the end of the match. Coutinho's giving that away to Petrov. This could be costly. The flag is up for offside against Maloney.
Man's been right on that one, right in line. Frustrating afternoon so far for the Celtic front two.
Very close indeed, that one. Didn't quite see it at the point of delivery, but Leisman gave it. The referee accepted that.
It's just not going how well the Celtic strikers want it to go at the moment. A frustrating first half.
They've done well, Falkirk, keeping a high line in the back four, but competing furiously in midfield. That's a free kick, though. Foul on McGeady.
This is the moment I think is going to be the most productive, I think, from the first half performance. McGeady.
Maloney hustled out of that by a combination of Latifi and Thompson. O'Donnell wants the ball played into the left-hand side. Support comes from Milne. The playmaker is Latifi. And a lot of able assistance from Stephen Thompson. From Stephen O'Donnell on the left. Here's Milne again. Not the kind of delivery O'Donnell wants, I think. A high ball from Ireland. Thompson did well. That's Moutinho stepping away from Balde. Recovery tackle attempted by Balde. And the ricochet could have been costly for Celtic, but it bounced away kindly off Moutinho. And Boric keeps possession calmly for Celtic. It was good play with the keeper. Donald Duffy using his pace to get back and challenge McGeady. Well, Duffy's going to be yellow card, but I have to say I feel he's very unlucky indeed. It's his first infringement, I think.
A shocking decision. I think there's been countless tackles on McGeady. I think that's probably Duffy's first challenge of the whole game, but I think he's just fell foul to the referee.
I think the referee said the next one will be a booking.
Yeah. Whoever it is getting it.
This is Kamara promising. Laurie! Deadly finish from Celtic. Sean Maloney's fourth goal of the season. Celtic have the lead. And Falkirk's plans now are in some disarray.
Yeah, it came from the free kick on that side. Played pretty quickly. I think the Celtic players were more alert there. camera just getting in the back. It's a beautiful ball across, just inside the 6-yard box. Great attacking play, attacking the near post, across the defender. Plenty of pace on the ball, straight through the keeper's leg. For his 4th goal of the season, and Celtic's first today.
Well, there was a first time, really, I think it was evidence of Falkirk losing concentration there when the free kick was taken. They weren't up to the mark at that point, and John Hughes, I'm sure, will be furious about that, because they have been so determined and so organised and diligent till that point defensively.
You have to turn off for 2 seconds against good sides, and you do get punished. So most of the good stuff's been coming down that side, the left-hand side for Celtic.
There's Thompson playing it forward to Duffy. Now go. Back to Thompson. Well, if you think about it, I can't remember too many clear-cut chances created by Celtic before that.
Goalkeepers, both goalkeepers have been pretty quiet this afternoon. A lot of the play's been in that midfield area.
Good header on by Hartson. Here's Maloney, a chance to take on Laurie. 1 against 1. Support comes from Milne. This is McGeady. Chance for the second. It's the second, all right. Killer blows from Celtic. 2 in a minute. This time it's McGeady, and the youngsters are paying off for Celtic.
Yeah, the young guns are on fire at the moment. They'll be delighted. A big smile on his face when he turns around, I would have thought. Came in into his right foot. Everybody expected. Great knock-on though from Hartson initially to start the build. Sean Maloney, patient, great vision. There you go, onto the right foot. Does the keeper in the near post. Keeper expecting it to go back across him. That's a super finish. So not a bad first half. There you go. Just keeper all ends up.
Well, McGeady's first goal of the season makes it look very comfortable suddenly for Celtic after a very, very tough opening 40 minutes or so when Falkirk competed extremely well. Well, Ed McGeady will be delighted to have made this kind of impact. He's had a very good first half. This is Hartson, down to Nakamura. Space there for McGeady. Wow, can Falkirk maintain their commitment and determination in the face of these 2 goals? Nakamura to Petrov. It's a good pass from McManus. Space for Telfer. One additional minute added on at the end of the first half as Hartson is penalised. Offside it was.
Yeah, just half a yard in that there. And it's been spot on again.
Led on there by Milne. Valde's clearance. Helped on there by Petrov. The spin keeps the ball in play for Maloney. Oh, Celtic now just full of confidence in possession. They all want the ball now. Nakamura and Petrov. Good challenge made by O'Donnell, but it reaches McGeady. This is a chance here for Nakamura and Maloney. And they didn't quite read that, Hartson. A little flick from Maloney. I think Falkirk really will be thinking about getting into the interval with no more damage done. I always think at 2 down there's a little bit of a chance. At 3 really, not much.
It's an important period of the game. Not conceding again before half-time, because as we said, 3. The game could be over.
This is Nakamura forward. Hartson returns it.
I'm sure that anxiety that's just left the Celtic players. Getting that first goal, the second goal. Everybody far more relaxed now.
You see almost a sort of dropping of heads on the part of the Falkirk players, having done so well for so long. It's all gone sour for them.
Yeah, been working very, very hard across the middle of the park and at the back. It's that one lack of concentration at the free kick, and all that good work is undone.
Telford quite happy to play that back to Boric. Well, Celtic not in fact going for that killer third before half-time with any great intent at the moment. Quite happy, I think, to take that 2-goal lead in half-time. And there was a late challenge by O'Donnell on McManus.
O'Donnell's fortunate not to get a sterner word from the referee there.
Well, it seemed to be
late tackle,
worse than the one that Duffy was booked for.
It's just a late tackle.
Of course, the free kick from which Celtic scored. It is half-time, and it's all gone wrong in the end for Falkirk. Sean Maloney popping up with his fourth goal of the season. Aidan McGeady with his first. There was the Maloney goal. Excellent build-up play from the free kick. Kamara's pass, but then it was McGeady who stepped inside to drill home number 2. That was 2 in a minute and made such a difference to the whole complexion of the game. Falkirk have battled so well for so long. Now have a mountain to climb. At half-time at the Falkirk Stadium, it's Falkirk 0, Celtic 2.